Stevie, on yesterday's programme, Mark Ogden, when talking about the future of Thiago and that possible move to Liverpool, said really they need to get rid of Wijnaldum first before they can bring Thiago in. If you were the man making the decisions, would you give that the green light?
If Wijnaldum is not desperate to leave, then I would keep Wijnaldum. And I don't understand why you would change it, because clearly it's been successful. Right now, you know, the middle of the park is as strong as far as physicality, as far as getting the ball back, as far as supplying your front three. I mean, it's one of the best in Europe. So I think sometimes it's a little dangerous to change things when clearly they're working. I can't disagree that Thiago Alcantara is a fantastic football player, but is it going to upset the apple cart? And why would you gamble when right now, clearly, you're the team that everybody has to beat?
Stevie, you've said in the past, so that the great teams, the ones that were successful year after year, Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United, your Liverpool boys, the key to that was bringing in a big, fresh face to really liven things up.
Yeah.
Are Liverpool in danger of not doing that because obviously they've been so inactive in the transfer window so far?
Well, I think clearly when they were trying to sign Werner, that was their thoughts. They obviously think that way. But because of the pandemic, I'm pretty sure the finances are a little tight. And I'm pretty sure that's why Werner ended up going to Chelsea and not coming to Liverpool, because of the money side of it. So I don't think it's a lack of ambition. I don't think it's a lack of, well, it'd be great to have a quality and non-proven quality player coming in. But if the money just doesn't fit, then it doesn't fit. So, yes, I would love to have seen a Werner or even if Alcantara does come in, then he's going to make Liverpool better. But right now, as I said, they're on top. They have a lot of young players that I think the decision of Klopp and how he sees them as the future, if they are the future, will also come into play when it comes to signing players. So, yes, I agree that I would like to have seen a player, but I think because of the money, it just wasn't happening.
Human nature, Nick, to pick holes in the champions that won, let's not forget, by 18 points. However, with Manchester City looking to strengthen their squad, talks of Koulibaly, of course, coming in, and Lionel Messi, which we've already discussed on the show. Are Liverpool in danger of getting a little stale as we start the new season?
Well, if you don't sign anybody of any note, then we're going to find out. But what we should remember here is the transfer window's open into October. So they have got probably the best part of, I think it's October 5th, but I might be wrong. But they've got the best part of 5 weeks, almost, or thereabouts. So there's plenty of time for deals still to be done. I just don't think we'll see a huge deal from Liverpool's perspective. I mean, I don't think we'll see the superstar coming in. I think they'll be coy about it. But clearly, you know, he's been backed over the piece, you know, particularly with the goalkeeper in the centre-half. You know, they really pushed the boat out for those two players, and that was the final piece of the jigsaw at that time. To go back to the Wijnaldum point, did Augie not say in the show yesterday that there is some sort of contractual dispute between Wijnaldum and the club? I think there's a year left in the contract, and, you know, he's searching for certain wages, and, you know, Liverpool are holding fort because they don't want to pay too much. Because certainly, as Stevie said, Gini Wijnaldum is not a player you'd want to shove out the door rather quickly, because he can do all sorts in that midfield. He gets around, he's box to box, and he's a goal threat. So I think in an ideal world, you know, Liverpool need to bring one or two in, and I still believe, Dan, that they'll do that. Clearly it's not going to be like Man City are trying to bring in Messi, or Man United are trying to bring in some real big hitters. Chelsea are doing the same. But these clubs are on a serious rebuild. It's a subtle placement for Liverpool, a subtle signing that they need.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.